Now that we have authentication working, we know who our users are as they browse the site. Sometimes it's necessary to know more about a user than what is collected in the default Django user profile. This is such a common concept that Django includes some helpers to make this easy. Again, there are two ways to create a custom user profile. The common and easiest way is to create a new model that has a one-to-one relationship to the existing user model. This works just fine in most situations. It's easy to do and there's no magic. However, it does mean that an extra database query or a join is done when getting user information. Sometimes this is undesirable, so the alternate way is to create a custom user model and then register that throughout the app. This gives you more power to add additional behavior as well as fields to the model. If you want to go this way, you'll want to plan it from the beginning, if possible, or you'll need to be prepared to manually migrate your data. The built-in Django command can't create automatic migrations for that. Because so many people are perfectly happy to use the related profile model, that's the way we'll do it today. It's simply a matter of creating a new model. So in our models.py, let's create a new model called profile. We've already imported the user model, which we'll need here to make the relationship. We've used a foreign key relationship already. This time we'll use a one-to-one relationship, which works exactly the same, as far as our code is concerned. We'll also add a bio field, which is text. In this case, it's an optional field, so let's set blank equal to true. We'll also add a blog field, so people can provide a link to their blog. Make this one optional as well. We could stop here and have a working system, but we'll want to add the ability to edit the profile as part of the user object in the admin area. So let's open admin.py. Where we import the BLAT model, we'll also need to import the profile model. However, we're going to have to reconfigure the admin interface's user model, so let's import the user admin interface. We'll create a profile inline class that uses a stacked inline style of viewing, which is used commonly in the admin area for related tables. Then we'll also create a user admin class that derives from user admin. It will add our profile inline class to the list of inline forms. Then we have to unregister the existing admin form and then re-register it so that it uses our newly created admin form. Before we go much further, we have to realize that we just changed our database structure, so we need to make a migration. Therefore, in the terminal, run make migrations and then migrate. This should be uneventful. Now when we head into the admin area, we can click a user and see the additional fields. Now when we visit the app, we see nothing has changed. If we edit the master file though, we can add a variable for user.profile.bio and see the bio. Then we can check for a blog URL and if so, make a link to the blog. Do note though, that when we create a user, we don't automatically get a profile entry. So it's possible there are no profiles. A great way to avoid problems with this is to use an advanced Django filter called signals. I won't cover this in detail here, but it's worth a read as you get more Django experience. You can use signals to run code when certain events happen. For example, when a new user is created, you can listen for the signal and have some code auto-create the profile as well. This feature wasn't too advanced or complicated, but just about every app uses it. The way to create user profiles has changed several times over the past versions, and each time it's gotten simpler and more flexible. In the next video, we'll add the final missing piece to our app, the ability to add blats without going into the admin area.